Okay, what is going on, everybody out there in Oblivion? Welcome to hell. I've been through this before. This is going to be a video of me complaining. I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff that I'm going through, unfortunately. But I know that other people have went through this and are going through this as well. So I'll try to make it quick and sweet. I don't know how long I'm going to be, but here we go. So I haven't been on here for a while because I've been in rehab. I was in there for 27 days. I was on 75 milligrams of the red liquid death potion called methadone. I went from Suboxone to I relapsed and was getting high for a while for I don't know how long exactly, but that was a while ago. And I decided to get back on methadone. And now I was on 75 milligrams. I weaned down. I tapered down to 7. Tomorrow I'm taking 17 milligrams of the red liquid poison death called methadone, which here is a warning from me to all people that either use heroin, any kind of opioid, pills, whatever. Do not look in my eyes. Do not get on this stuff. Do not let anybody talk you into getting on it. If you have to go into a rehab, listen, I am a pro drug addict. I know all the ins and outs of this stuff. If you have to go into a rehab and you have to take it, which they give you 30 milligrams, 25 milligrams, 20, 15, 10, and 5, and you stop. That's how they taper you. That's the weaning method. But this stuff is even worse than heroin and other pills that are, OxyContin, oxycodone, whatever, oxymorphone, whatever you're taking, just anything you could think of. The withdrawal from this, methadone, is one of the hardest things to get off of. And if you can already see, I'm sweating. I mean, I am walking, but I'm getting hot flashes in my skin, in my back. I'm on fire, basically. And I'm taking something called Clonidine, not Klonopin, Clonidine. Anybody who is having severe withdrawal, if you have a doctor, ask for Clonidine. Clonidine, it's Clodine. Clonidine. Clonidine. And that really is helping me a lot. If I didn't have that, I'd be a lot worse. That's helping. But that doesn't work on the same receptors. It's just something for high blood pressure, Alzheimer's, ADHD. It's like kind of a little bit of a sedative kind of thing it's basically for blood pressure. It helps your blood to flow a little better. So I don't know what it does, but it helps a lot. So anyway, I'm doing this video to talk about that, but also I have had kind of a big change in how I see things, how I see people, how I see the world. Things that I've been talking about lately, I've kind of had a really big change and I see things differently, because when I was on Suboxone, I was talking differently because my brain was being, I had something in my brain that was making me speak different. So that's going to be, if anybody's on any drug, of course they're going to be a bit different. It isn't that I wasn't sincere about things I was talking about, but when I'm going through this, I wanted to title this video, "You Can't Even Have a Real Conversation with People Anymore in This World." It's getting very bad. Because when I'm coming off of this stuff and I'm tapering off of it, I'm very moody. Very, very, very moody. I mean, really, really moody. Like, if I'm being honest, I'm almost not violently aggressive. I'm not talking about being violent. I'm just talking about I'm aggressively moody. Like, the littlest thing sets me off. Like, when I go out in the heat, I'm just furious because it's hot and I'm getting chills, I'm getting hot flashes, because I'm going through slight withdrawal, because I'm going down 2 milligrams a day. That's what I've been doing. And that's actually too quick. But I want to be done with this shit. I want to be done. I don't know if any of y'all remember the video where I said, pray for, and I know a lot of y'all, you don't believe in prayer and stuff. It's just a metaphorical way of saying, think about me if you can. You know what I mean? It's just the gesture of it. I said, pray for my sobriety, because I need that support. I really do, because I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well, and it sucks to say when you're not doing well and when you're going through something that nobody can help you with. But yet most people, they don't even want to listen to what you're saying. And this is why I said, when I'm coming off of this, I'm very moody, I'm agitated, I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good. Like right now, I don't feel good. But I said, let me take a walk, let me sweat a little, just let me do something. I have no energy. Well, as a matter of fact, it's kind of weird because later on, like tomorrow morning, I will wake up feeling like absolute shit, like I got ran over by a train, because that's what this shit does. And when you're feeling like that, you can't really, there's nothing nobody can do. The only thing that is going to help that is to take more of a drug, which I'm not going to do, because there's no way I can do something on this low of a milligram. That'd be stupid, because then I would go through really horrible withdrawal. So I'm not going to do that. And I haven't done anything besides the methadone for about, 30 some days, 40 some days, I don't know, but I really don't care. I'm not this guy that I brag about clean time, like how long I've been off something or whatever. I just don't do that. It's not for me. I don't need a key, a 12-step key to say I've been 30 days clean, 60 days clean, because that really has no significance on what I'm doing right now. I don't care about how many days. I can have 10, 12, 15, 25 years clean. And all it takes is one time, and now I have one day. I don't go by that, because it kind of sets you up for disaster, I think, in a way. At least for me, it does. So I just don't do it personally. If it works for other people, great. It doesn't work for me, though. But anyway, and when I'm coming off of this stuff, and this is how I've been feeling just lately about a lot of things. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to talk. Like, small talk is like torture, because I'm not feeling good. The things that I need to talk about or is on my mind or how I'm feeling, other people are just talking this. I don't even know. Like, if I'm being honest, I kind of feel like Charles Bukowski lately. I I don't like people's conversations. I don't like what they think, how they act. There's just a lot of things about humanity that is really disappointing to me. And how can you talk to most people about this stuff? You know, you can't be honest with people, because right when you're honest about how you really feel, you're gonna hurt their ego. You see, their ego is so inflated, they can't just listen to you. They have to have a response for everything you say. You know, if you say, look, I'm hating my life, or I'm hating everything right now, I'm hating how I feel, I'm hating the world right now, they'll have a response for that. They'll tell you, oh, well, think positive, eat right. It's just something. They'll have something to say about it. And it's like, no, I don't need to hear a response. I already know what they're gonna say, and it's like, I don't need to hear that. It's just, you just need people to listen to you sometimes. You know, you just need to vent. And that's why I said, like, speaking to people is almost pointless. And it's like, I hold on to a lot of stuff. I mean, I hold on to so much shit. I hold on to so many burdens, and I have intrusive thoughts. That's another thing. Even though I know it's not real, even though I know it's a figment of my imagination, I still have it, you know, because your brain is all over the place. You know, my brain's all over the place. And, you know, as I'm doing this video, even it's bothering me that the wind is blowing, because it might mess up my audio. So that's something that's agitating me and making me mad. You know, I'm not a violent person, but when I'm going through this, I don't want to speak with people. I don't want to be around nobody, because I already know how I am. I'm moody, I'm miserable, I'm not feeling well. And it's just, when I'm feeling like that, I don't have any motivation. I don't really want to do anything. You know, I just want to get through this bullshit. I just want to get through it. And doing that, that's why I said, welcome to hell. You know, hi, heaven, welcome to hell, because this is like a hell. It's similar to a hell. But I can't say right now I'm actually not feeling too bad, because I got a shower. I forced myself to get a shower. And I'm out of breath, so that's why I'm pausing like this. I'm gonna stop for a minute here. Yeah, I'm out of breath because I'm out of shape. You know, I'm not in shape either. But yeah, it's just, you know, I just get so sick and tired of explaining myself to people. Like they just, you tell them how you feel. You tell them that what's going on, and it's like, people think just because you go to sleep and you wake up, like, oh, something's new today, something changed from a couple hours ago. And it's like, with this, it doesn't work like that. You're gonna feel like crap for a long time. And it's like, people just can't accept that, because they're healthy and they're not going through that. And I know it's my fault because this stuff's going on, and I know that I'm complaining, but it's what I have to do. I gotta vent it, because if I don't vent it, it just builds up in me. And I have been, lately, I've been getting really moody, and I've been getting in these stupid little dumb arguments with people that I know. And I'm not naming nobody, I'm not getting into that, but, and I'm sorry to say this, I got to get it off my chest, but people are never going to just let you be you. They're always, even people that are closest, it's like sometimes you just have to even though it hurts, you got to just walk away. You got to just say, look, I can't do this anymore. I'm not getting into like sophisticated why, but it's almost like when you're trying to, not even trying, I don't even want to use the word trying, when you're going to get out of a situation that you're stuck in because you can't deal with it in your life, there's going to be people that are not going to understand why you are doing what you are doing. And it's just like these people over in this car. They're putting their window down. They're being nosy because they probably think, what's that guy doing up there? You see what I'm saying? It's always something. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not, but they're looking up here at me. So they're probably thinking, what's he doing up there? You know, is he a bad guy? You know? See, I just pick up on stuff like that really easy. But anyway, besides that, I'm going to sound like I'm being paranoid here, but that's just how I am because I'm very aware of my surroundings. But it's like there's things that people can just not understand and accept why you need to do what you're doing. Even the clinic, even the place that I go to. Now, if somebody happens to come across this video, someone that might work there or be there or something, I have a really good counselor there. I'm not going to say the name, but I have a really good counselor there. I like them. I appreciate them. They're doing what they can do to help. But they're really, it's designed to keep you on this stuff. They don't have any solutions to get you off of it. You know, there's no supplements or something. They don't speak about kratom or ketamine or any other treatment that can maybe get you off of this stuff. These bugs are horrible out here. See, this would drive me crazy. If I was in these woods, I'd have to get some kind of spray or something because these bugs, they're really bad. But they don't have an alternative to these things. It's just they're trying to keep you on it because even someone there was speaking me today like, I already know all this. I'm a pro at these things. I don't need to be told. I have done everything. You know, you can't tell me anything I don't already know about this stuff. But, you know, they said something like, you know, are you sure you want to do this? You know, are you, you know that there's going to be these symptoms if you get off too fast and do this and this. And I'm like, yes, I already know that. You're not telling me nothing I don't already know, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it's like, you know, they don't want you to get off it because they're so scared you're going to relapse or do something else. Say, look, I don't need people, I don't need any authoritative figures over me or chaperones telling me what to do or not to do. You know, I don't like that. I hate it when people are trying to tell me how to do what I'm doing. It's like I made the decision to do this. I didn't have to do this. I live right next to a place that I go to. But I said, it was making me feel bad, so I said, I gotta freaking get off of this shit. And I knew it was gonna be a nightmare. I knew. I've been withdrawing, if I'm being honest, I have been withdrawing these damn bugs. You sucker. Why do they fly in your eye? You know what I mean? They got the whole woods, but they got to fly in your eyeball. And it made me lose train of thought of what I was saying. But yeah, even when I was on 75 milligrams of the red liquid death methadone, I still felt shitty. I woke up every day shaking. That's why I haven't been doing videos, because I've been feeling like shit. And don't ask me why I ever got on this bullshit. It was a mistake. It was a huge mistake. And you know what, too? Now that I think about it, I'm also probably still withdrawing from the Suboxone that I was on, because I only been off of that for a couple months. And that takes like a year or so for that stuff. I mean, it's crazy what these things do to you. It's nuts. It's absolutely insane. I can't say that it didn't help me, but it's just not, if I ever have to get off of it, which I am off it now, I'm off the Suboxone, and I'm weaning off the methadone. Tomorrow I got 17 milligrams. then 15, then 13, then 11, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1, and then it's 0. And I'm looking into, even though it's not a good substitute, I'm looking into something called Kratom for when I start getting really bad, just to take a tiny bit of it so I can get off of this. Or I'm taking the clonidine, but that doesn't help with like energy and sleeping, stuff like that. It just helps with like restless legs, the hot flashes, the chills, like wanting to jump out of your skin, basically. That's what it helps with. But, you know, I knew it was going to be a nightmare. I knew it. And during this, I'm not going to lie, I have been very, very, very depressed. I have had no motivation. I feel like depersonalization, derealization. Like I don't even feel like I'm in my skin almost. Like it's almost like I'm outside of myself, looking in at myself. And it's like, is this even real? Like, am I even doing this again? You know, I know it's reality. I know it's real, but I'm telling you what this stuff does to your brain. Listen, y'all, please, please hear me when I say this. Do not get on methadone. Do not get on it. Do not get on benzodiazepines. I withdrew from them too, and it took years to get off of that. I know about this more than most people. I know about these drugs and the effects of them because I got off of them. Suboxone, don't get on it. I mean, if you're someone that you just cannot stop stealing from people and you just cannot get off the needle or sniffing dope or whatever, then maybe you have to get some kind of maintenance to help you. Maybe you have to take a little bit of Suboxone or a little bit of methadone, but I don't prescribe it anymore to people. I say no, do not do it. Just get sober. Go through the nightmare. Go through the hell. And that's what I'm going through right now. Listen, I'm telling you, like Valium, Klonopin, not clonidine, Klonopins, Xanax, shit like that. I'm telling you, do not let a doctor prescribe this shit to you. I'm telling you, it is like living hell. If you could picture hell while you're awake and you're alive, it's like hell. It's a form of hell. It's torture to get off of these things. And people, while they're on them, okay, you might feel something and it might help people. But if you ever got to get off of it or you got to wean down off of it, it is going to be living hell. Hell. Capital H-E-L-L. The size of the whole sky that I can put it across. If it reached from here to the moon in front of me, it would be hell in those big of letters. So this video is basically an update. It's a warning. It is just me venting about how I feel lately because I have not been in a good place. I don't know when I'm going to do whatever again. I might do a video tomorrow morning. I don't really know what I'm going to do because my mind is all over the place because this is how it is when you're, you know, getting off of this stuff. And I'm so used to taking it. My mind is so used to taking Suboxone and other things, other opioids, opiates, that when I'm not on them, I'm messed up. You know, I'm not feeling right because I'm not used to being off of this stuff. You know, but that doesn't make it that when I speak about stuff, because I'm being real, I'm being brutally honest here with what I'm saying. And going through this feeling horrible and also being depressed and not having any motivation and feeling like you're going through torture and hell. You know, I'm not going to lie. Some days I don't even want to go through this. I say it would be better to be dead, if I'm being honest. And I don't like talking like that, but it's the truth. If I could just If I could go somewhere, they have something called the Wiseman method. If I could have that done, but it costs a lot of money or you need probably really good insurance to get it done, they put you under for like a day and a half. I don't know, maybe a day and a half, 2 days, or a whole day. I don't know how long it is. It's either a day, day and a half, 2 days, something like that. They put you under and they give you this stuff called Vivitrol. And it wipes all this stuff out of your brain. It's rapid detox. That's what I would like to do, because this has just been drawing out and drawing out and drawing out. As I'm doing this video, it doesn't even feel like I have a YouTube channel because my mind is so messed up. But I still know what I'm talking about though. I still have that part of my brain, but I swear to goodness, if I'm being honest with y'all, I really do think some of my brain has been damaged. I really do. But I can still think. I still know what I'm talking about. I still have my senses. I still can think logically. I still can tell myself the truth. I can be brutally honest. You know, I'm not stupid. I'm just saying the GABA in my mind, the receptors, the whatever it's called, that stuff hits, the serotonin and all that, it's lacking so much that it's not really there at all. And as I'm walking, I have no good feelings at all. My feel-good receptors are absolutely just wiped out. Like I'm talking and I know what I'm saying, but there's nothing in my mind that I'm like, oh, I'm excited to do this. Yeah, let's go. Come on, let's walk 10 miles or something. Like it's just not there. And it's not going to be. I already know it's not going to be. But today is a little bit better than the other days, I have to admit. But like I said, tomorrow morning, it will feel like a train hit me, because for me, I have a very high tolerance. I always had a high tolerance to stuff. When the 24 hours is up, I feel like complete shit, because my body is all, it takes 72 hours for this to completely get out of your system, and it could take even longer. I heard stories it can even take longer than 3 days, and I believe that if you're on a really high dose. I'm on a really low dose now, but tomorrow I'll feel like, you know, I got hit, my back will be sore, I will be depressed, I won't want to get up. It took me the other day and today, it literally took me an hour just to get up from the bed. And I know there's some people that suffer with depression and other things. They don't get out of the bed. Well, I have to force myself to get out of the bed, because if I don't get up, I'm not going to, you know, get the dose that I need to wean down and taper down. And people say, oh, just stop. You can't just stop this stuff. If I would just stop this and go cold turkey, I would probably be in withdrawal for about a month. And there's just no way. I'd literally go insane. Like I already feel like I'm losing my mind, like I'm going insane, even though the world is insane. We already know that. But, and then when you have to talk about this stuff with people, you can't really express yourself and really talk about the internal things that are really going on. And I'm going to do more videos about stuff like that. Right now, I'm not getting too deep into it. But, you know, today I really don't feel like, and you just can't. It ain't that I feel like. You cannot have a real conversation today with most people in the world. Sorry to say. You can't. You can't do it. Because right when you say something that is real or that you're really going through, either someone wants to give a response, or they want to, or they might get a certain way because what you're saying, they're in denial of themselves, or they don't want to face themselves. And that's their problem. That's not my problem. But if I can't be honest with myself, then what am I? You know, I'm not going to bullshit myself. It might seem like I bullshit about certain things. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a contradiction. I can be a hypocrite too. Everybody can be a hypocrite. Everybody contradicts themselves. But I'm pretty aware of what I'm doing. You know, I'm aware of the things I do. And it's just, lately, I have just not been into anything hardly at all. Like anything that other people are really doing in this world. Like what they're talking about. I'm just not interested no more. I'm only interested in my craft, if I'm being honest. I'm only interested in what I'm doing, and people that are doing similar things, but they also take a look at themselves in the mirror every day. They reflect on their own life. They're brutal honest with themselves. They're brutally honest with themselves. And they're not putting their shit off on other people. They're not thinking that that they don't have this expectation that someone is supposed to do something that they're supposed to do for themselves. Because like I say, I don't have any answers. I don't have any solutions. I can't give anybody anything but being honest with myself. That's all I have to give. And that's why I say, when I say I am, that's what I mean by these things. You know, I just don't say this stuff to say this stuff. I say it because that's what's really going on with me. I don't ever just say things to say them. And I know the past doesn't mean nothing. The past is over. There's nothing I can do about it. And there is no future. There is only ever now. And I'm dealing with what I need to. And I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else but that. But still, I still worry. I still have intrusive thoughts. I'm still depressed. My mind's all over the place. That's just what's going to happen when you're getting off of stuff and how your brain is going to be. There's nothing I can do to help that. But yet everybody always wants to give you some answer or solution or, oh, well, maybe you're not doing this or that. No, it's like I look into every nook and cranny that I can possibly do to make myself feel better, not worse. But yet I know this world is a cruel world. It's a dying world. It's a world where things suffer and shit happens that's not fair and people are going through stuff. I already know all that stuff, you know? I'm not in denial of those things. But I don't want to live my life so miserably and so bad that I'm suffering all the time. Otherwise, there's no point to live if I feel like that. That's why I really hope I never get cancer or some kind of really bad thing, because if I'm being honest, I don't want to deal with that. I just don't. And who knows? I don't know. I could have something going on now. I didn't go to enough doctors to really get my whole body checked, you know. I never have any energy. I'm very fatigued all the time. I know that's with this, but it's kind of abnormal. So anyway, I just wanted to do that video real quick. It's nothing special. It's nothing that's going to turn the world upside down, but whatever. I don't know. So anyway, if people would like to help me in any way, please donate to my PayPal if you have to give, or like the video. Just do something to help me out here. That's all I'm asking. If you can give to help, because I have nothing to give right now, but being brutally honest, I don't have anything to give anybody right now because I'm not doing good right now. So that's the truth, and it sucks to say, but it's the truth. But it doesn't mean I don't have other things that I still want to do, because I do. It's just I want to do more on this channel. But what I've been going through, it's been thwarting me for so long. And all the things that I've been saying, I didn't do none of them. I didn't do any of them because I couldn't. Because I'm in bondage. I was in bondage to these prescription drugs. And I'm still in bondage to it, if I'm being honest. And that's why I'm doing my best to get off of this bullshit. But I don't know. I don't make promises to anybody, you know? Even unto myself, I don't promise that I'm never going to get on something again. But I'm not getting on the methadone ever again. I'm not getting on the methadone ever again. I don't know. I might get back on the Suboxone. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm not planning to. But I'm someone, I do not promise anything as a person unless I know within my very being that I'm going to live up to that promise. That's why I don't promise. I don't promise my family. I don't promise people closest to me. I don't even promise myself, because I don't do that shit. I don't say something and then I don't do it. All the things I said I really want to do, I just didn't do them yet because of going through all this crap. You know, I'm not a hypocrite with those things. I'm a hypocrite with some other things, and I contradict myself with some other things, but I'm just not that guy. I don't do that. But anyway, I wanted to go on a little bit more about how I feel about stuff, but I think I'm going to end it here. I don't want to be taking too long of pauses because I know the attention span of people in the world is not too high because these phones have us so, you know, we got to get to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. And that's another thing. When I was at this place, I didn't have my phone for 27 days, 28 days. And I wanted to do so much more stuff when I didn't have this phone. But the phone, it's a double standard. It's good and it's bad. It's both good and bad because we abuse these things. And I know for me, this phone can help me with certain things, but also it's not good either. These bugs are crazy. All right, so anyway, I'm going to end it there. All we can do is take care of ourselves the best we can until we can't do it no more. You know what I mean? Stop stressing about the little stupid shit and just do what you can do the best you can without causing as least screaming horror as possible. That's something in Mendham said, you know. Cause as least horrible screaming and suffering as possible if we can do that. If you and I can do that. So with that, I am out. Later.